Good morning and welcome back. I am joined by fitness guru Leanne Ellington. She has the 411 on everything we want to know about the fad diets out there. So we're going to start with being vegan. You know, when you go to the grocery store, almost everything has that vegan label on it now.
Right.
So what is the big deal? I know that a lot of celebrities have gotten into it, but is it really good for you?
Well, the concept of vegan is simply that you're going to be eliminating any animal-based products. So you're going to be strictly plant-based. So that includes meat, dairy, eggs. Some people that follow it really strictly, that includes honey as well.
Oh, wow.
You know, there's different reasons for going vegan. I did a 30-day vegan experiment. A lot of the subject matter that I come up with to talk about on the segments here just comes from questions that I have from my current clients. So the vegan option, you know, it is a stricter lifestyle. You're literally cutting out a lot of the foods that we eat every day. But then you can replace it with other things that you might not think about. So, you know, I was living on things like, you know, hummus and beans and lots of fruits and vegetables and any nuts, nut butters. There's, you know, different types of you know, any type of grain. Now you can, the flip side of that is you can follow a vegan lifestyle, but also, you know, eat a lot of refined processed sugars and carbs. So you have to be really concerned about the quality of those calories that you're eating if you're doing it for weight loss benefits.
So just to be clear, is it a step farther than being vegetarian?
Exactly. Vegetarian just, for the most part, just cuts out the meat products. So vegan actually cuts out dairy as well. So none of the cheeses, milks, yogurts, that kind of thing.
Now, when you did your 30 days, did you see a benefit?
Yeah, you know, and my energy levels were definitely, and now I did the way I normally would with cutting out the processed refined sugars as well. So it was a clean version of vegan. And first of all, it wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. I first was like, I'm going to do it for 2 weeks because that's a lot to do for you know, it's hard to do for even 2 weeks. And I ended up just going for 30 days. I felt a lot more energy. I never felt bloated. You know, for any people that ever feel bloated just in life, I never experienced that the entire 30 days. And also, it made me kind of look at food differently because the things that I normally crave weren't necessarily an option to eat. So I wasn't. It kind of like switched my mindset off of being so focused on food, and I was really just listening to my hunger.
All right, feeling bloated in life. All right, that's a good tip.
Yeah.
Next, moving on to paleo. That's a big thing that we've been hearing about. That's more like the nuts, like the caveman diet. Isn't that what it's known as?
Exactly, like the hunter-gatherers. It's before, you know, the agriculture kind of entered our culture. And so basically it's pretty much the opposite of vegan. It's cutting out grains, it's cutting out a lot of times gluten, basically sticking with things that were a lot around in the caveman days: meat, berries, seeds, nuts, fruits and vegetables.
All right, so bottom line, does it work?
You know, everything is going to be a matter of same thing in paleo. You could go, you know, find desserts that are made with, you know, dates and coconut milk and sugar and gain weight on it. So the thing is going to be, at the end of the day, calories in versus calories out. Another thing I noticed, once again, the bloating. It really helped because you're not having grains. It's not low carb because you're getting your carb sources from, you know, fruits, vegetables, nuts, that kind of thing. But you're cutting out the grains. So you're not going to have, and basically where carbs go is where water goes. So anytime you do cut out carbs, that's why a lot of lower carb diets work in, you know, in the short run, is because you're eliminating water from your body. So you do find those benefits as well. I found that increasing my fat intake helped me with the satiety factor because I wasn't getting my fullness and my satiety from carbs or from the grain type carbs. So I had to increase fat. But definitely, once again, it took that, it shifted that mindset off of always being in food mode and just kind of made you listen to your body and your hunger.
All right, Leanne Ellington, firsthand experience is always good. Let's turn things over to meteorologist Julie Broughton with a look at our weather.